My star, after everything we've been through, after all this madness, while we still haven't gotten to the bottom of it, I was hoping we could have a special getaway. Of course, if you're willing to. I wouldn't want to force this upon you, as it would serve no purpose unless you enjoy it. My star, how I love you, how I want you, how there is nothing in this world more better, not even kicking it with the boys, than, time spent with you. I'm very excited, because there's so much possibilities. This trip is an island getaway. The Iida family estate has more than, one estate. We are an ancient family, by the way. That is why. But there's more to it than that. A lot of things sometimes get convoluted, but I refuse to let them be. This time, my star, we will get our R&R time, as they say. Rest and relaxation. That is what we need. More than that, I hope you'll be patient with me. I've never done anything like this. My family's never had a true vacation. When we went here, it was for training, or building willpower, by sitting under waterfalls and things like that. You could say it was like ninja training, only it was 10 times cooler than that. Yes, if you wish, we can participate in such things. I swear, my star, I will make it worth your while. Moreover, my star, I've been craving time with you. I know, in recent days it's not been so easy to have time to ourselves, given the fact of the possibility of a traitor. But I've suggested this for a while in my heart, this getaway. Something I need to learn. Instead of order and law, I need to learn to kick it with the boys more often. That incident where everything went upside down and topsy-turvy, we all started acting like who we were not. It taught me something very important. That if I'm uptight about things, and I do not give it a chance, I'll never know what fun is. I'll be some stranger to it. And then what will I be to you but a boring man instead of an enticing lover? I want your fantasies to be real. I don't just want to end up passive. Someone you could overlook easily. You make my heart sing, my star. It's only natural I'd want to do the same for you, is it not? My star, how I crave you whenever you are away. All I wish for is more time. Life is so short, is what everyone wants to tell us, but how could we know if we've never experienced it ourselves? I've only made poetry about things I want to do. I've made songs, but nothing substantial in experience. That's why, today, my star, let us go and experience the high life. Let us go and train if that's what you wish, or hold each other's hands and make it something even more special. But I did have a question that was, perhaps off topic, random even. Am I what you'd call swole? I've always wondered because recently they've been saying that as I've been working out, and I'm not sure what to make of it, my star. But with you, I know you will tell me the truth. Maybe. I see. So it must be something that's difficult to define then, is it not? I understand. Thank you, my star. Thank you for everything. You are correct, my star. There is much I need to clarify. I've not been completely honest with you. But keep moving. The reason for this is not completely what I said, but I could not say it publicly. This is dangerous. Those around us, they may do us harm. I intend to save you, to save us from the struggles that they intend to put us through. And sure, maybe they know that already. But I'm on high alert until we get there. Once we do, things will be much safer. I promise. There will be no one to stop us, because there's no one else there except you and me, and only a handful of people know our location. So if it got leaked, I'd be able to get us back home. I have a few methods of escape. But instead of worrying about that, let's make it something worthwhile. We'll discuss all the dangers on the way there. Our private jet is waiting for us, so I hope you prepared your luggage. Well, let's go handle that. My star. How I've missed your kiss, your touch, your passion. Ah, my star. You brighten up even the darkest of days. When I fear for everything, I no longer can remain as complacent. And yet, I still feel alive. I feel as though what I've done, what I need to do, is not just for words, but rather actions. My star, I will take care of you. And besides, it's not all bad news. There is plenty that is good. For instance, I've made a lot of friends lately. When I said I was kicking it with the boys, it wasn't quite as transient as I thought it would. It's quite a lengthy relationship. They've become my weekend warriors, so to speak. That when we're not saving the city, we can go and enjoy a nice barbecue on the sidewalk. It's liberating. I've always had things be so prim and proper, and then to be introduced to words like swole and kicking it with the boys. I learned it from someone else. It was a strange man in a jacket, who I thought at first to be naked, but he wasn't. In fact, he was quite the opposite. He was wearing a banana suit. I digress. That was a very dark day. And today, we must be careful, my star. Check your belongings twice. There is much to be done, and even more to be considering. Do we even come back? Do you wish to? I know my allegiance stands with my family, but if they're truly trying to hurt my star, then allegiances mean nothing to me. It just means that I need to take things to heart. I need to understand what I'm up against before I do this. I need to understand where we're going in life. And I realize I can't plan for everything. That's been abundantly clear to me through all of this. That I can't control our lives. I can't plan for every mishap. Everything is going to be fine. But we need to make it as such. We need to work hard and be safe. My star. I don't want anything to happen to you, and I'm quite shook up with all this. I've had a difficult time with all of it. Because no matter how I try, there is always this terrible feeling of being watched. I checked for cameras, but I couldn't find anything. So I surmise it must be a quirk. And I've since taken precautions, though I can't be sure if they've worked. In truth, there are 3 dummy jets that will launch when ours does. It would take a few tries for them, at least buy us some time, before they can figure out where we've gone, if they are in fact tracking us. After all, it is just a feeling, but let you be sure, Star, I will protect you, and anyone who dares to get in our way will pay the price. I will not resort to what I did with my brother's assailant. I will not be a stain. Instead, I will take things justice first. But if we need to go on the wrong side of the law, I will do that for you, my star. Not that I would ever enjoy it. I'd much rather be kicking it with you than anyone, even than the boys. But the most important part of all of this is that I cannot protect you if you're not by my side. So, do you trust me, my star? Do you trust me with everything? Then, we have nothing to lose. Let us make this a day to remember. A day without failure. And a day without tragedy. I know we can, my star. Everything is going to go our way. I promise you. Or is it that you have an inkling of what my villain self would be like? Ha ha ha! Fear me, hero. You do not know what it means to be Tenya Iida, bad guy extraordinaire. I'm certain I wouldn't necessarily be like that, but perhaps I'd be a very orderly hero. I mean, villain. Now I've got you wondering, didn't I? Am I really a hero, or am I a villain? What is it going to be, my star? What do you see me as? That is the question. Well, that earns you a snuggle. My star. Just relax. The jet's over here. After you, my love. Yes. Trust me, I know personally the staff of this jet, but if you need a meal or anything, they will prepare it for us, and we can handle this together. Anything that might happen, we will stop it before it gets a chance. Ha! And if there really is a bad guy waiting for us, then I'll have to kick him right in the kisser, and then say, ha! I wouldn't even give you the chance. Or something like that. Or I could do something even cooler. Like, now I'm kicking it with your face. No, that wasn't very cool at all, was it? Well, you have to give me points for trying. Pilot, take off immediately. Alpha and Delta Squad, I'm counting on you. Go to the designated locations. Make sure that no one is on our tail. This is imperative to the Iida family name. Does it ever strike you as odd that I consider my family name so much? Well, in truth, I'm not sure why. I just grew up on it so much that I never knew anything else. Family became so much to me. But now that I have you, Star, now I'm not so sure. If only because I don't know who to trust. For once in my life, my family may be the enemy, and I'm not sure how to deal with that. I'm frightened, but I'm also going to stay vigilant. I will not let any fiend, family or not, get in my way. Because if they wish to harm my star, they will have to go through me first. And as you said, I've got swole muscles. Oh, is that not how you say it? Well, that's fine too. I just invent my own knickknacks of words. Don't you think it's more my style? I distinctly want my own style of things, and then I can figure out what I'm going to do even better. And I can also tease you. I may not seem the type, my star, but when you're that cute, understand, I have my limits. It is an island getaway, with only you and I on an island, save the security measures. We shall have a wonderful vacation. What is it you are looking forward to, my lovely star? Ah, yes, I prepared something just for the occasion. To my dear star, these words may find you right, that you glow as bright as night skies across dawn's smile. I wish for you to have it all. My heart, my soul, my everything that burns with a passion brighter than the sun. It's all for you, because I am yours, and you are mine. No matter what distance the sky withholds, we will be together from time untold. I love you, my star, forevermore. I'll be by your side as we fight through this life together. Will you be my star for life? I thought what better chance for us to see what it's like if we do decide to live away from things. I'm not saying I'm running from this. No, quite the opposite. I just want you to know, Star, I want you to be happy. And if this would make you more happy, if there really is someone inciting such bad things, then maybe it's best to go away. To live our lives in quiet seclusion, just you and I. Trust me, Star, I need nothing else. As much as I feel I'm dependent on my family, you are that family. You're closer to me than anyone ever has been. You give me a reason to live, as well as a reason to save, something I never thought I needed. But then, when I thought you were in danger, I'd nearly lost my mind. Never again, my star. I will not allow it. Those fools who try and stop us, they will meet a fate. But I'd prefer not to be a bad one. Justice is all I would like to do. I'd never like to resort to such heinous things as taking a life, or... It's sad. When I think of that, I think of our classmates who were lost to the incident. Poor Midoriya. He went through so much. I pity that he lost his mind. I wish he wasn't what he is now. But we still must be vigilant. The Midoriya from before that was one of my closest friends. And I hope someday, I believe, someday, we can all be friends again. And that with all this distance that's drawn us apart, we can mend it. We can make it something truly special again, instead of distancing further with apprehension and lies. I've been told so many things from so many sources, and yet I don't know who to believe or what to believe. And here I am, with the one person I can trust, my dear Star. I never thought I'd meet someone like you, and I still can't believe it. It's like a dream. Like looking up and seeing that you're real again. Each and every time I close my eyes, I feel truly happy, truly blessed by whatever gods may exist. Then let them be. Because all I need to believe in tomorrow, to believe in a life that I want to live, is you, my star. You are everything to me. And I want you to know, none of this changed anything. Whether or not there are people after us, it doesn't change anything. You are still mine, Star, and I will forever be yours. You know, the words I write, I take them to heart. I take most things to heart. In fact, I'd say I'm almost gullible at times. And some have called me innocent, but I don't think that's the word. I take people at what they tell me they are, instead of nitpicking it. Instead of trying to split hairs, I trust people. But when I get to separate conclusions from different sides, it tears me up inside. I don't know what to do with it. And that's why I've been so torn lately, Star. You're the only one I can trust. The only one who's truly made me feel alive. And that I'm well. That I'm more than just someone's pawn to be played. I hate that feeling. Because what is trust if you use it to monopolize someone? What is order if it's used to control people, to limit them? Now I think I finally understand why bad guys do what they do. It's because they've been mistreated by the system or otherwise. They don't know who to trust, so they trust no one. They try and end the distrust. They try and end the order, but they misjudge it. That's not why we're here. That's not what heroes stand for. A true hero wants justice unending, not a clamp on freedom, not glorified fame and fortune. In fact, I despise it. Money itself has its worth, yes. I respect it. But I don't think it should be the main focus. Heroes should never be. Those who seek fame and fortune, those adventurers, those roguish gentlemen, while they may exist, I don't consider them true heroes until they prove themselves that way, which is ironic. The very man who I identify with right now, I hated him. The hero killer. I understand why he was like it now. I understand where he was coming from. He saw the corruption firsthand, but he also saw that there was real heroes, and I can't judge him for that. And my brother, he was an unfortunate victim, but still, perhaps there was more to the story. Is my brother a hint of family ties that I thought I could trust, that I can't anymore? I don't know. In truth, Star, I'm scared. It takes a lot for me to admit this, but Star, you are the only one truly I can trust. Anyone else is strange and distanced. I don't know what to make of them or their motives. They are like different beings than they used to be. As if someone's controlling them. As if they deny it, their life will end. Or worse. They give me eyes of pity. When I think I'm onto something, they deny it. But something seems wrong. I feel it in my gut. Something is wrong here. Heroes I once trusted aren't behaving as such, and those of the society seem more bent on strange goals instead of what they love to do. Instead of saving, they do it for the wrong reasons. Or rather, well, they do it for reasons that are justice. The justice seems to have changed. It's uncomfortable, unnerving. I'm scared, Star, because everything I've grown up around has begun to change in a way that doesn't feel natural. It feels like there's some kind of conspiracy, some silent agreement. And I think it must have something to do with that person. Epidemic. I don't know what has happened, or what his plan is, but his name, it's erased from all things hero society. He is invisible. Now either he's very organized, safe, never leaves trails, but then still, Why did my contact know? Why did anyone know about him? It just doesn't add up. And here I am, speaking all this, when what I should be focusing on is our vacation. I'm sorry, Star. I just worry. If that society changes much more, will I truly have a place in it? Will I end up like Stain, or maybe end up completely framed, or worse? I'm afraid because I don't know where my allegiances can lie. I'm at the mercy of strangers, and really there's only you. My Star, you've changed everything for me. Where I had nothing else, no ability to do anything, you changed that. I trust you, my Star, and I love you. When I say it, I mean it so bluntly so. I lack any other words to describe it. You really are like the only star in the sky to me. I've longed for something like this, and yet here I am struggling like a fool. Not because of any reason, but because I don't know how to trust the others like I trust you. Though something tells me, my Star, you seem quite all right with that. Me trusting you above everyone else, that is. I like that smug attitude you have. Makes me want to kiss you. So what's going to stop me? Maybe we should join that strange club today. We still have much time before we reach the island, so why not make it something special? My Star, you drive me wild with passion. I feel as though I can do anything with you. By your side, I feel energized. I feel alive. Which is something I haven't felt when dealing with all this stress. Life is so stressful sometimes, but you make it so effortless. I feel so relaxed. I realize perhaps a small dive into the spa would be in order. Come, we can get the cucumbers and all. That way, we'll get the spa treatment and can leave all these big questions for another time. I love you, my Star. More than anything, I adore you. You are so wonderful, my beautiful Star. I don't want you to change with all these changes of the world. Stay just how you are, won't you, Star? Let us be off, Star. To the spa within this jet. It's my personal favorite, so I'm sure you're going to enjoy our night together. Ah, that's the stuff. Would you like a back massage, my love? But of course, I can't just leave you as is. That would be disrespectful. I intend this to be a relaxing and wonderful time. One you don't soon forget. It'd be a shame if we let all the negatives bring us down. I'm a firm believer in positivity. In fact, I've been positive through it all because I've had you. And because I didn't want you to be sad. In a way, you've saved me. Many ways, actually. Thank you, my Star. Thank you for inspiring me to be a better me. To be free of my constraints of the box that I put myself in growing up. You've helped me escape it. Even if I still enjoy some of the order, it doesn't change that. But I feel free, like I could do anything. Like tease a defenseless star. Be careful now, Star. A dangerous villain approaches. Oh no! It looks like the hero is too strong after all. I guess I'll have to become a hero that's worthy of this hero's sidekick. Well, or you could be my sidekick. I am a reformed villain after all. You would trust me, wouldn't you? I certainly trust you, my Star. Don't get cocky now. There's much to learn. Besides, with that I feel a little better. Being able to be silly with you, to relax and enjoy time with just the two of us. I feel alive again, rather than feeling in the slump that I've been stuck in. Thank you, my Star. I could not have done it without you. My efforts would have been lost if it were only me. I would not know what to do. I truly love you, Star, and you make it all worthwhile, even through these struggles. You gave me enough courage to be silly there, when I really wanted to be sad. It helped me to be a better man in the heat of the moment. I think in general, I have a lot to learn, but I'm learning every day. And you've taught me so much already, Star. I cannot ever hope to repay you, but I love just being able to be near you. I know that's not the purpose of it, but why, you little rascal. You were teasing, weren't you? Well, two can play at that game. My little mischievous one. I will see to it that you pay for your fiendish deeds. My love, I will make you pay. You should be wary of this. I am a formidable opponent, and if I wanted to, I could go much more. Perhaps into another round of the villain versus hero. Do not tempt me to regress. My Star. I will for you, but I think what we need now is a serious case of cuddles and, oh yes, you deserve some back rubs too. And perhaps some sweet words while we're at it. My Star, you are to me lifeblood, but so much more sweet. No, of course I don't insinuate I'm a vampire. Though if I was, you'd be the first one I'd go to for a meal. Unless you'd like to be a vampire too, then of course I'd let you be. An eternity with you. Now that sounds fun, if not a bit scary, because blood makes me slightly squeamish. Imagine having to survive off it. That sounds a bit intimidating, doesn't it? Well, I mean, we've dealt with worse things with those nasty villains, so it doesn't surprise me. However, my Star, I have so much I wish to say to you beyond what I have. How I love you, how I will protect you, and how what we've done today is just proof of why I want to be yours forever. And I want you as my very own. Will you be my only guiding star in the sky? Will you be the warmth in my darkest nights? Well, if you say so, then I'm afraid there's no escape. I will keep you in my clutches forever. You fell for it, hero! Ha ha ha! How's that for a line? Do I make a good villain? I certainly hope so. Just in case I have to practice. You know, in case we find out heroes are villains and villains are heroes. But what does that matter? Especially if we live over here. Now, fair hero, let's have it. A round 2 to our battle. Prepare yourself, hero, for a wild ride.